Ethan twisted the doorknob and shoved the front door open. Mara and June froze in the entryway, each gripping an arm of a tall, blue-skinned woman slumped between them. Blood streaked her side, soaking a torn jumpsuit. Her eyes, golden slits and a face sharp as a blade, locked on Ethan.
"Dad!" Mara blurted.
"She's hurt." "We found her in the alley." June nodded fast, her small hand steady under the woman's elbow.
"She crashed. Ship smoking out back."
Ethan slammed the door shut and flipped the deadbolt.
Kitchen. Now. Emergency rules. Doors locked, phones off, no lights but the one over the sink. The girls hustled the stranger forward. Ethan scanned her. 6 feet tall, lean muscle under iridescent scales on her arms. A gash pulsed red-black blood across her ribs. No weapons visible, but her posture screamed fighter. They eased her onto a stool at the kitchen island. Mara grabbed the first aid kit from the pantry.
June filled a bowl with warm water. Ethan knelt by the woman.
"Name? Selly. Of Tereth." Her voice rasped, accent thick like grinding stones. She winced, one clawed hand hovering over the wound. "Your offspring aided me. Stay still." Ethan snapped on nitrile gloves. Mara handed him antiseptic wipes. He peeled back the jumpsuit fabric. The cut ran deep 4 inches, edged with charred flesh, plasma burn maybe. June pressed a clean towel to it. "Does it hurt bad?" Selly's gaze flicked to the girl, softening a fraction. "Pain is manageable." Ethan worked fast. He flushed the wound with saline, ignoring the acrid alien scent rising like burnt ozone. No exit wound. Foreign biology. Her blood clotted slower than human, but the tissue knit under his probe. Mara hovered, eyes wide. "She's from a ship, Dad. Like real space stuff."
Ethan taped gauze over the gash.
Improvised sling next. He tore a beach towel lengthwise, knotted it into a broad strap, and secured her arm across her chest with duct tape loops. "Solid hold. That'll stabilize till pros arrive." Selly tested the bind. Her uninjured hand brushed his wrist. Ether-like claws retracted. "Efficient. You command injury response?" Single dead hack. Ethan stood, washed his hands. "Girls, upstairs. Lock your door." Mara crossed her arms. "No way. She's cool." June tugged Selly's sleeve gently. "We stay. Help."
Ethan shot them a look. Mara backed off first, but June lingered, offering Selly a glass of water.
The alien sipped, nostrils flaring at the scent. "Upstairs," Ethan repeated. They trudged away, Mara whispering furiously to June. Alone with Selly, Ethan pulled his phone. "You trust me yet?" "Trust earned through deed." Selly straightened, wincing. "Your home shields me. Tereth custom. Aid binds debt." He dialed the city hotline. Alien contact protocols kicked in after 3 rings. "First contact, line. State your emergency. Ethan Cole, 1427 Oak Ridge. Got a downed off-worlder in my kitchen. Female Terathian maybe. Stabilized a plasma wound. Need evac, but she's not leaving till I confirm custody." A pause. "Sir, protocol requires immediate transfer to secure facility. Officers en route."
"No!" Ethan gripped the counter.
"She's injured. Cooperative. I want terms. Medical autonomy, no dissection, family oversight. Send your liaison." Selly watched him, golden eyes unblinking. Twitched against the stool leg. "Stand by." The line hummed. Minutes ticked. Mara peeked down the stairs, June beside her. Officer Nadia Park's voice cut in. "Cole? This is Park, liaison. ETA 5. You harboring an illegal entry? Crash landed in my alley. My girls pulled her in. She's no threat." Park snorted. "Civilians don't dictate terms. She's Federation property till cleared. She's a person, bleeds like one."
Ethan glanced at Selly. She nodded once.
Approval. Sirens approached. Ethan checked the window. 2 black SUVs, hazard lights flashing. No guns drawn. Park knocked. Ethan opened. She was compact, Korean features set in a scowl, badge gleaming. 2 armored backups flanked her. "Hands where I see 'em," Park said.
Her eyes widened at Selly. "Terathian scout."
"High value." Selly rose, sling holding firm. "I claim sanctuary under Coalition Article 17. This pack offered hearth." Park blinked.
"Pack? She's looping you into her culture."
Ethan blocked the door wider. "She's stable."
"Ship's yours, but she stays till healed. My house, my rules."
The backup shifted.
Park raised a hand. "Scan her first." She pulled a palm device, waved it over Selly. Green lights, no trackers, no bioweapons. Fine. Provisional custody to you, Cole. 24 hours. I babysit.
Deal. Ethan stepped aside.
Park entered, barking orders. Her team cordoned the alley, hauled Selly's sleek pod ship onto a flatbed.
Mara and June tumbled downstairs. She's staying, Mara grinned.
June offered Selly a blanket. For cold.
Selly draped it over her shoulders, inhaling June's scent. Accepted gesture. Park eyed the girls. Kids first. You too. Statements later. Ethan knelt by Selly again, checking the sling. Rest. Upstairs guest room. Selly gripped his forearm. Firm, loyal, pressure. I guard flank, Park muttered into her radio. Dispatch, stand down. Cole's got this, somehow. Ethan barricaded the back door with the fridge. Mara snuck down with sandwiches. Peanut butter for humans, plain for Selly. June drew anatomical sketches, pointing at Selly's scales. Thermoregulate, Selly explained, voice warming. Your son, harsh. Ethan watched from the hall. Selly deflected Park's questions with clipped answers. Scout mission? Park paced.
She's stonewalling, Park whispered to Ethan.
Terethian's bond for life. You just got drafted. Ethan shrugged.
Family's family. Dawn broke.
Selly stood in the kitchen, testing her arm. Pain lingered, but she moved fluid. Mara sparred with her playful dodges. June braided thin wires into Selly's crest hair, humming. Park packed her gear. Federation clears her tomorrow. You sure? Ethan nodded. Crash here till then.
Selly turned, eyes on Ethan. Det binds.
Pack endures. He handed her coffee, black, strong. She sipped, scales flushing deeper blue. Outside, the pod ship hummed away. Inside, laughter echoed. Mara's bold challenges, June's quiet fixes, Selly's gravelly replies. Protocol bent? She smirked. Earned it, Dad. Call if she sprouts tentacles. Selly approached Ethan, claws sheathed. Human resolve extraordinary.
Just Tuesday.
He ruffled June's hair.
Mara fist-bumped Selly. The house settled, a bridge forged in blood and duct tape.
But Selly's tail flicked toward the window, wary. Something hunted her still. Selly's claw stabbed toward Ethan's phone. He froze mid-swipe, thumb hovering over the screen. The device lay on the coffee table, innocent in the lamplight. Her scales bristled, deep blue rippling to indigo. Tail coiled tight behind her. Tracking, she rasped.
Risk. Ethan set the phone down slow.
Mara leaned in from the couch, eyes wide. June clutched her sketchpad, pencil paused. The living room hummed with tension, Selly's first real alarm since crashing through their roof. Show me. Ethan kept his voice level. Selly pulled a compact tool from her belt pouch. Thumb-sized, matte black, it hummed to life with a blue glow. She swept it across the room. Light danced over walls, furniture. The girl's toys, scattered on the rug, beeped louder at the smart fridge in the kitchen doorway. Then it screamed at his phone. Beacon potential, Selly said. Your networks, open webs, hunters ping from stars away.
Ethan nodded once.
Hunters. She'd hinted at them before Park left. No details, just that flick of her tail toward the window. Now it made sense. Everyone, devices off. Now. Powered it down with a long press. Black screen. Dead. Mara yanked her tablet's plug. June unplugged her lamp without a word. Selly's tool quieted, green light steady. Ethan eyed the alien. Tall, scaled, crest hair still braided by June's small hands that morning. She'd sparred with Mara at dawn, moved like water despite the arm wound. Disciplined. Loyal once bonded. Park's words echoed. Terethian's bond for life. You just got drafted. He drew a line with his boot toe across the living room floor. Chalk dust from June's art supplies. Clear boundary. Kitchen side for him and the girls. Your space, he said, pointing down the hall. Second door. Bed, linens, lock on inside. No one enters without your say.
Selly tilted her head, scanning the line.
Her nostrils flared. Sniffing air? Norm's different.
Terethians prized privacy like armor. He'd read that much in Park's rushed briefing. Pack boundary, she murmured. June slipped past a line first. She carried a glass of water and a plate. Apple slices, cheese cubes, crackers. Simple. Safe. The girl knelt, just shy of the boundary, mimicking Selly's coiled tail posture, low, non-threatening. Hands out, palms up. Thirsty. June's voice soft. Hungry. Selly's eyes widened fractionally. She crouched mirror slow, copying June's angle, claws retracted fully. She took the glass, sipped. Water dripped on scales, steaming faint. Thermoregulates, June said, pointing at her own sketch. Hot here. Cool drink helps. Drank deeper, ate a cracker, crunch loud in the quiet. Mara watched, fists unclenched for once. Goal, calm the room. Conflict, Sully's panic edged high. Outcub, small trust built. June's doing. But Sully's tool beeped again. She swept it toward the window. Red flash. Signal echo. Faint. Ethan's gut tightened. Hunter's real. Close enough to track a phone ping? He'd texted Park an update before dawn. Routine. Now regret. No more tech. He grabbed the landline, ancient rotary from the garage. Unplugged it too. Candles, board games, books. Analog night. Mara grinned. Like camping indoors? Exactly. Ethan lit kitchen candles. Flickering light danced on Sully's scales. June fetched blankets, piled them by the boundary. Mara dragged out Monopoly, battered box from the closet. Sully hesitated at her assigned door. Peeked in. Bed made fresh that morning. Towels folded. She stepped inside, emerged with a nod. Secure. Ethan dealt cards first. Uno, simpler. Mara slapped down a draw 4. Sully studied her hand, claws clicking soft. Reverse, Ethan said. Mara groaned. Sully played a blue 7. Matched perfect. Strategy, she said. Tareth Pax planned 3 moves deep. June mirrored her again, tilted head. Calm blink. Your turn. Laughter built slow. Mara challenged Sully to arm wrestle across the line. Sully won gentle, pinning Mara's hand without strain.
Strength trains loyalty.
Uncoiled now, trust inching in. Halfway through the game, Sully's nostrils flared. She rose, fluid, tool in hand. Swept the windowsill, beeped at a faint dust smudge. Pod residue, she said. Mine. Trace's signal. Clean it? Together. Sully handed him a cloth from her pouch. Nanoweave, she called it. Absorbed everything. They wiped sills, frames in tandem. Silent work. Her arm brushed his cool scales on warm skin.
She didn't pull away.
Mara and June joined, dusting high shelves. Family rhythm. Sully's movements sharpened, alien precision meshing with human hustle. Clean. Tool green. Back to cards. Seeley drew a wild. Hesitated. Human color? Green, June whispered. Like your eyes. Sully played it. Mara whooped. Ethan poured more water. Room temp now, per June's note. Sully accepted. Claws grazing his fingers. Lingered a beat. Debt deepens. Pack protects. You're safe here. He met her gaze. Gold-flecked eyes. Steady. Night deepened. Candles guttered low. Mara yawned first. Crashed on the couch. June curled with her sketchpad doodling Sully's crest. Sully stood watch by her door. Ethan banked the last candle. Sleep. I'll take first shift. She nodded. Slipped inside. Door clicked locked. Ethan settled in the armchair, baseball bat from the closet across his lap. Window dark. Stars pricked sky. No ships. Yet. Mara stirred.
Dad, she okay?
He ruffled her hair. June patted over, blanket trailing.
Offered a cookie. Last from the plate. Ethan took it. Shared half silence, comfortable. Then Sully's door cracked. Her head poked out.
Perimeter. All quiet.
They checked locks together. Her tail brushed his leg. Accidental? Protective circle. Back to post. Ethan exhaled slow. Single dad routine. Kids first. Problems second. Now alien third. Fitting seamless. June whispered from the couch. She smiled when I copied her. Small wins. Hours ticked. Clock hands only. Analog. Sully emerged once. Drank water silent. Slid back in. Dawn neared. Ethan stretched. Mara snored soft. June dreamed with pencil in hand. Then, faint hum outside. Not wind.
Engine? Sully's door flew open.
Tool glowed red. Contact.
Inbound.
Girls up. Her claws unsheathed. Eyes locked on his. Pack fights, till the end. He handed her the kitchen knife. Sharpest. She took it. Reverent. Headlights pierced the curtains. Vehicle crunching gravel. Not pod. Human? Door knock sharp. Official. Ethan Cole. Officer Park. Open up. Sully tensed. Ethan waved her back.
Peaked curtain.
Park's cruiser. Back up? He cracks the door. What's the play? Park pushed in, scanner out. Federation pinged a trace. Her hunters. No. Corporate salvage team. They want her ship. And her. Sally growled low. Mara bolted up, fists ready. June clutched her sketches like shields. Ethan blocked the doorway. His frame filled it solid.
Officer Park scanned past him. Her eyes locked on Sally.
Stand down, she's under protocol. Sally gripped the knife tighter. Claws flexed.
Ethan kept his voice level. Talk fast.
Who's coming? Park holstered the scanner. Stepped inside anyway. Mara edged closer, fists balled. June peeked from the couch, sketches clutched tight. Corporate team from Vega Corp. Traced her pod's distress beacon. Park nodded at Sally. They claim salvage rights on her ship. And her as pilot asset. Federation's tied up in red tape. They'll be here by noon. Sally growled. Low rumble filled the room. Ethan's jaw set. They touch my house, they regret it. Park raised a hand. Not helping. I filed a temporary sanctuary claim. Buys 24 hours. Use it.
She eyed the girls.
Keep them inside. No heroics. Mara snorted.
Too late for that.
June slipped forward. Offered a sketch. Sally's face, fierce and kind. To remember. Park took it. Softened a fraction. Cute. Stay safe. She turned for the door. Cole? Call if it escalates. Door clicked shut. Ethan exhaled. Locked it twice. Sally sheathed her claws. Knife back on counter. She scanned the room. Eyes lingered on the girls. Threat delayed. Her voice clicked soft. Pack holds.
Ethan nodded. Dawn light filtered through curtains.
Kids needed breakfast. Routine first. He grabbed dry erase board from kitchen wall. Wrote fast. House rules. 1, 2. Dishes after meals. 3. Lights out by 10. He handed marker to Sally. Your turn. Add what matters.
She tilted her head, tail flicked.
Took the marker. Claws retracted fully. Wrote in sharp script. 4. Perimeter check at dusk/dawn. 5. No lone ventures. 6. Signals before touch. Mara leaned in. Signals? Like what? Sally tapped the board. Clarity prevents breach. June nodded. Traced her own rule below. 7. Share food always.
Ethan capped the marker. Done.
We follow this. All of us. Sally's eyes narrowed. Studied him. Then the girls. Tension coiled in her stance. Not enough. She stepped close. Too close. Heat radiated from her scales.
Ethan held ground. Didn't flinch.
She raised her right hand. Palm out. Claws in. Left hand crossed over chest, fist to heart, then reversed. Both hands mirrored, palms pressing together at chest height. A hum escaped her throat. Low vibration. Pledge of Tariff. Her gaze bored into his. Pack bind. Accept. We fight as one. Life dead eternal. Refuse. You mark as prey. Hunters know. Mara gasped. June froze mid-sketch. Ethan's pulse kicked. Life dead? Sounded permanent. But her eyes. Raw need. Stranded. Alone. Girls watched him. Trust hung on his choice. He raised his hand. Copied exact. Right palm out. Left fist to heart. Reverse. Palms together. Hummed back. Rough, human tone. Sally's tail stilled. Eyes widened. She pressed her palms to his. Warmth pulsed. Bound. She released. Turned to Gerals. Repeated gesture slow.
Mara jumped up. Mimicked perfect.
Palm off key but fierce. June followed. Precise. Her small hand steady. Sally nodded once. Sharp.
Hack. Ethan stepped back.
Enforced the line. No touching yet. Not till she says, got it? Mara pouted. But, now. His tone brooked no argument. June tugged Mara's sleeve. Rules. Sally watched. Approval flickered. Breakfast hit the table. Eggs scrambled fast. Toast. Juice.
Sally sniffed.
Took a plate. Ate deliberate.
No words. Mara eyed Sally's wrap. Torn from crash. Draped like a shawl.
Faded blue, iridescent under light. That's cool, but ripped. Mara stood. Bolted to her room. Returned with hoodie. Favorite black one, band logo faded from wears. Trade, Mara held it out. Yours looks cold. Selly paused, fork midway. Touched the wrap, hesitant. Clan weave, damaged. She stood, unclasped it. Draped over Mara's shoulders, hoodie slipped on her frame. Baggy, sleeves long. Mara grinned, swung arms.
Deal sealed. June sketched the swap.
Quick lines captured the moment. Ethan watched, chest eased. First exchange. No blood. Selly adjusted hoodie.
Sniffed sleeve.
Sent mark. Pack. Phone buzzed. Park's text. Salvage team delayed. Storm inbound.
48 hours now. Ethan pocketed it.
We got time.
Selly nodded. Moved to window. Scanned horizon. Mara chattered. Teach us tail signals? June added. Or hums? Selly glanced back. Corner of mouth lifted. Soon.
Ethan cleared plates. Routine locked in.
Alien in kitchen. Daughters orbiting her. Pack. Outside, gravel crunched faint.
Distant engine.
He froze. Selly's ears twitched. Tool glowed in her grip. Not salvage. Her whisper cut sharp. Tarith Hunter. Scent trail.
Ethan grabbed bat. Girls to rooms.
Lock doors. Selly blocked him. Gesture again. Pack pledge. Urgent. Bind holds. But test comes. Door. Rattled. Knock. Turned. Pound.
Ethan Cole. Open.
Official. Selly's claws unsheathed. Fight or flee? He gripped tighter. Fight. Her tail brushed his leg. Intent this time. Protective. Vehicle doors slammed.
Footsteps! Multiplied, Mara yelled from hall.
Dad, stay put. Selly hummed low. Rally call. Ethan swung door wide. 3 figures, armored, corp logos. Stunners drawn. Hand over the asset.
Selly stepped forward. Hoodie's sleeves rolled.
No. Leader smirked. Federation says otherwise.
Ethan swung bat.
Connected knee. Man dropped. Second lunged. Selly slashed, knife, from belt, now. Sliced stun pack. Bolt grazed Ethan's arm, burned. He tackled. Pinned. Selly disarmed last. Claws at throat.
Pack claims. Sirens wailed distant.
Park! Corp man wheezed.
You don't know what you started.
Selly leaned in. We do. Backup arrived. Park jumped out. Cuffs ready. Stand down, Cole. She scanned badges. Feds will sort. Ethan released. Arm throbbed. Girls peeked out. Selly sheathed claws, pulled hoodie tight.
Park holds them away.
Sanctuary holds. For now, door shut. Silence dropped. Ethan bandaged arm. Girls clustered. Mara punched air. We won. Selly watched. Eyes soft. Pack proves. Dusk fell fast. Perimeter check.
All 4 circled house. Tails?
No, just steps sanked. Inside, board updated. Rule 8, fight together. Selly faced Ethan.
Alone in kitchen. Girls asleep.
Pledge full. She extended hand. Palm up. He clasped. Skin to scale. Pulse synced. Bond sealed. But her eyes darkened. Hunters follow pack scent now. All targets. Ethan nodded. No regret. Dawn would test again. Phone lit. Federation alert. Terror vessel inbound. Claiming deserter. Selly tensed. Mine.
Ethan stood. Ours.
A sharp whine pierced the dawn quiet. Ethan jerked toward the kitchen window. A police drone bobbed there, lenses swiveling, red beacon strobing across the glass. Selly tensed beside him. Her scaled hand brushed his arm. Warm from their new bond. She slipped behind, fingers dancing over a wristband. A faint hum pulsed. The drone's lights flickered. Feed jammed blind. Ethan exhaled. Girls. Upstairs. Now. Mara bolted from the hall first, hair wild. Dad, what's drone? Hide. He pointed. June scampered after, clutching her stuffed bear, eyes wide but steps silent. Selly nodded once. Her tail flicked approval. Pack instinct synced them. Tires crunched gravel outside. A squad car pulled up. Officer Nadia Park stepped out, uniform crisp, tablet in hand. The drone dipped to hover at her shoulder.
Ethan cracked the door. Chain on.
Officer. Park's gaze locked on him. Mr. Cole. Protocol check. Visual confirmation on the Tereth visitor. Federation flagged your address. He blocked the frame, fully. Broad shoulders filled it. She tapped her badge. Hollow ID projected. Nadia Park City Liaison, Alien Contact Division. Verified. Selly of Tereth. Stranded. Welfare status? Secure.
Ethan kept his voice level. Arms still throbbed from last night's bolt graze.
No show of it. Drones glitching. Park frowned at the bot. Static hissed from its speaker. Override. She synced her tablet. Nothing. Interference? House wiring. Old. Lie smooth. Selly's field held. Park stepped closer. Open up, Cole. Visual, or I call backup. Feds inbound anyway. Tereth ship docking orbit. Tereth vessel. Claiming deserter. Selly's people. Hunters trailed pack scent now. No way they scanned her exposed. Girls' footsteps padded overhead. Mara whispered something. June shushed.
He weighed it. Reveal on his terms.
Written welfare check. You log it. She's private. Park's eyes narrowed. Red calls for, my home. My rules. He leaned in. You saw last night. Corp goons. We handled. Trust earned? She paused, scanned. His bandaged arm. The fresh life mark glow on his palm peeked from sleeve. Alien bond. Rare. One deviation. Written only, but full disclosure inside.
Deal.
Ethan unhooked the chain. Door swung wide. Park entered slow. Drone trailed, blind lens whirring futile. Kitchen smelled of coffee. Ethan's brew. Strong. Sully stood at the table, hoodie zipped, claws retracted. Posture rigid. Tereth, discipline. Miss Ass. Sully. Park nodded respect. Pulled stylus. Trust signal. Safe. Pack-bound. Voice lilting, accent thick. No Federation standard polish. Park scribbled. Injuries? Coercion? None. Scales gleamed subtle. No marks. Cole protects. Ethan crossed arms. Watched her every stroke. Mara peeked from stairs, bold grin creeping. June hovered behind, offering a mug, water for Sully. Small action. Trust build. Park noted it. Dependents present. Risk assessment? Daughters. Ethan jerked thumb up. Mara. June. Family unit. Girls descended full now. Mara thrust hand out.
Hi, I'm Mara.
You like bats? Dad's killer with 'em. Park stifled smile, noted.
Social integration positive.
June sidled to Sully. Pressed mug close. Sully accepted. Sipped, tail curled gentle around girl's ankle. Pack touch. Ethan caught it. Heart tugged. Bond spread his warmth. Their sync. Park finished log. Federation wants custody transfer. Tereth claim filed. Sully stiffened. Claws twitched. No. Sanctuary holds. She's pack. Park holstered stylus. Not my call. Ship drops shuttle noon. Prep her. Door rattled. Wind? No. Ethan spun. Perimeter cam pinged his phone. Shadow at edge of yard.
Selly hissed low. Scent.
Hunters. Park drew stun baton. What? Ethan grabbed bat from corner. Corp leftovers? Or Tereth scout. Mara whooped soft. Round 2, stay back, Ethan ordered. June pulled her sister down. Drone finally rebooted. Lens cleared. Too late. Backup pinged. Park keyed radio. Perimeter breach. Cole residence. Send units. Sully moved to window. Scanned. 1. Armed. Knife pack. Ethan nodded. Lush him. They synced. Ethan flanked door. Sully scaled wall silent. Kitchen vent access. Park covered girls. Yard crunched. Figure crept. Black tack gear. No badge.
Corp Hunter. Ethan burst out.
Bot. Swung low. Connected shin. Man yelped, knife flashing. Sully dropped from roof edge. Claws pinned wrist. Blade skittered. Park cuffed him fast. ID. Talk. Hunter spat. Tereth pays better. Deserter bounty. Sully's eyes blazed. No deserter. Oathbreaker hunts. Backup sirens wailed close. 2 units rolled up. Officers piled out. Park waved them. Secure. Fed matter.
Ethan hauled Hunter up. Stared down.
Packs off limits.
Man smirked. Ship comes. You'll see. Cuffs clicked. Hauled away. Inside, girls clustered Ethan. June bandaged a fresh scratch on his knuckle. Mara high-fived Selly. Team? Selly scales flushed. Rare Tereth blush. Pack grows strong. Park lingered at door.
Tablet dim. Your way worked, Cole.
But feds override local.
Ethan met her eyes.
She nodded once. Left with drone trailing. Kitchen settled. Coffee poured fresh.
Selly sat between girls. Mara sketched bat-claw combo.
June traced Selly's palm. Mirror to Ethan's mark. Bond pulsed.
Warmth deeper now. Phone buzzed.
Fed alert update. Tariff shuttle ETA. 2 hours. Demanding surrender.
Ethan stood. Gear up.
Selly rose. Hand on his. Hours. Outside, sky cleared. But orbit hummed. Ship descending. Real test inbound. Mara grinned. Let's welcome him. June nodded. Small fist clenched. Pack readied. No run. No yield. Drone feed archive pinged Ethan's secure line. Park's gift. Footage of Hunter. Leverage. He smiled grim. Humans played smart. Selly watched him. Eyes soft. Compassion arms. Ethan clasped her hand. Pulse shared.
Family fights. Shuttle contrail streaked horizon.
They waited. Girls laughed, plan forming. Bat, claws, smarts. Pack unbeatable, but Hunter's words echoed. You'll see. What waited in that hull? Ethan gripped the thick wool blanket tighter around Selly's shoulders. Head down. Move fast! She nodded, scales shimmering faintly under the fabric. Her clawed hand clutched his arm. They slipped out the back door, feet silent on dew-slick grass. Drones hummed overhead. News feeds, busybodies, feds scanning. One clear shot of her face, and their fragile peace shattered. Ethan scanned the gaps. Misses. Hargrove's kitchen window glowed 2 yards over. Curtain twitched. He cursed under breath. Stay low. Selly crouched with him, breath steady despite the weight. Cameras hunt Pack. Worse.
Phones.
Ethan tugged her forward. They darted across the lawn, blanket tenting like a canopy. Wind rustled leaves, cover noise. He boosted her over the low gate first, then vaulted after. Safe in the shadowed corner, he exhaled. Goal met, her outside, hidden, but footsteps crunched gravel. Mara burst from the side yard, baseball bat slung over shoulder.
Dad!
Hargrove's at the fence again. Phone out. Ethan straightened. Handle it. Buy time. Mara grinned fierce. She jogged toward the front, June trailing with a notebook clutched tight. Ethan turned to Selly. Sit. I'll block sightlines. He grabbed fence panels from the shed, left over from last summer's fort. Clamps snapped into place. One panel angled high, another low. Quick welds from his cordless welder fused edges. 10 minutes, a corridor walled off from prying eyes. Safe outdoor space. Selly's eyes widened. Human tools bend world fast. Practice. He tested the frame. Solid.
Shuttle's close. Inside the corridor, Selly knelt.
June slipped through the new gap, eyes bright. Selly, show me the greeting. For them. Selly extended 3 fingers, ridged, blue-scaled. Tereth way. Step 1. Palm out, no touch, shows empty claws. June mirrored perfectly. Step 2. Head tilt right. Offers neck trust. June tilted, giggling as Selly nodded approval. Step 3. Breath share. Inhale together. Bind sent to Pack. June inhaled sharp, matching Selly's rhythm. Exhale synced. Selly's scales flushed warm teal. Pack pup learns true. Ethan watched from the panel's edge. Pride swelled. His girls adapted faster than any protocol. But Mara shouted from front, voice sharp. He peered over. Mara faced Hargrove across the chain-link bat-propped casual. Neighbor waved phone. Mara, honey, what's that noise? Saw lights? And, school project. Mara thrust her sketchpad forward. Bat-claw hybrid doodles exploding in marker. Biomech demo. Alien anatomy for science fair. Dad's welding rig. Wanna see? Hargrove blinked, phone dipping. Alien? Like fake? Super realistic. Check the scales. Mara flipped pages. Rapid fire. This one's venom gland. Pops if you swing wrong. Boom. Neighbor leaned in. Hooked. Well, impressive. But that ship trail. Flares for effect. Entry burn. Mara high-fived air. Judge coming tomorrow. Shh. Trade secret? Hargrove pocketed phone. Good luck, dear. She shuffled off, distracted. Mara spun. Thumbs up. Ethan clapped once. Clear. Gear up. They clustered in the corridor. Shuttle roar built. Contrail thickening. Ethan checked his secure line. Park's drone feed pinged again. Hunter's face snarling on loop. Leverage gold. Selly rose. Claws, flexing. They demand return. Tariff law binds stray. Not here. Ethan met her gaze. Hand over hers, pulse shared. Pack chooses.
Mara gripped bat. We greet your way, then ours.
June nodded, fist small but clenched. No insult. Sky darkened. Shuttle engines thrummed bass through bones. It hovered, ramp descending slow. 3 figures dropped. Armored Tariff, crests high, weapons humming. Ethan stepped forward first. Blanket dropped. Selly at his side. Lead warrior landed heavy. Crest flared red. Challenge. Stray Selly.
Surrender. Hunt claims.
Selly stiffened, but June darted ahead. Tiny hand palm out, head tilt right. Breath shared. Warrior froze. Crest dipped yellow. Surprise. Mara matched, bat low. Ethan followed, steady. Selly completed the line. Pack greets, Selly said firm. Warrior scanned them. Human dad, bold teen, sharp pup. Scales rippled. Bond. Accepted?
Ours, Ethan said.
No yield. Ramp hummed. Second figure emerged, not warrior. Elder, robes flowing, crest gold. Truth sent. Pack pulse strong. Hunter from cuffs shoved forward by Park's drone feed. Ethan flashed tablet. Your stray chose. Earth law too. Elder inhaled deep. Eyes on Selly. Tariff honors Pack. But query, why humans bind? Selly glanced Ethan. Hand squeezed his. Compassion. Arms. First. And bats. Laughter rippled. Girls first, then Selly. Warriors' crests, softened green. Elder nodded.
Exchange. Teach corridor craft.
We guard sky. Deal struck. Shuttle lifted, partial drones peeled off, protective. But Hunter twisted in feed replay. Lips curled. Chip comes. You'll see. Ethan's jaw set. Girls clustered close. Selly's claws laced his fingers. Romance budding quiet, fierce. Corridor held. Pack grew. But orbit hummed deeper. What hid in that larger hull? Mrs. Hargrove's curtain twitched again. Phone glinted. Ethan waved Mara over. Project 2. Neighbor watch. She grinned. Bat ready. Shuttle vanished cloudward. Silence fell. June traced Selly's palm. Stay? Selly pulled her close. Pack. Ethan built higher panels. Night fell safe. But phone buzzed. Fat override. Park's text. Bigger ship inbound. Negotiate hard.
He smiled grin. Humans played long.
Selly watched stars. Hand in hand. Trust sealed. Daughters flanked. Family bridged worlds. One photo though. One leak. End. Drone feed updated. Hunter's ship signature. Cloaked. Closing fast. Ethan stood. Round 2. Pack rose. Unbreakable. Ethan yanked open the fridge door. Cold air rushed out as he pulled ground beef and onions onto the counter. June, set the table. Mara, grab the pasta.
His daughters bolted into action. June's small hands flew, plates clacking neat.
Mara rummaged drawers for utensils. Selly lingered in the doorway. Her crest feathers twitched, eyes tracking every move. Ethan dumped beef into the skillet. Sizzle filled the kitchen. Grease popped.
He stirred fast, onions caramelizing sweet. No time for threats now.
Dinner grounded them. Pack needed fuel.
4 places, he said.
Pointed at the table's head. Selly, that's yours. Beside me. She stiffened. Claws flexed. No argument. She slid into the chair. Watched him flip the meat. June arranged forks precise. Mara grated cheese in clouds. Pasta boiled over. Steam rising thick. Ethan drained it. Mixed sauce in. Simple spaghetti. Plates steamed full. He carried his last, set it down. Sat beside Selly. Her hand darted forward. Uncurled, slow. A carved token gleamed on the wood beside his plate. Palm-sized, bone-white, etched with swirling ridges like galaxy arms. Terra script pulsed faint blue under kitchen light. Selly's eyes locked his. Crest rose high. No words. Vow hung silent. Mara leaned in. Whoa. Jewelry? June poked it gentle. Shiny. For Dad? Ethan picked it up. Warm, heavier than bone. Fit his palm perfect. Means something? Selly nodded once. Claws tapped table edge. Claim. Protection. Pack Alpha wears.
His daughter's grinned. Mara high-five June.
Ethan turned it over. Fingered ridges. I wear it, thanks. He slipped it into his pocket, close to heart. Selly exhaled soft. Shoulders eased. They dug in. Forks twirled pasta. Sauce smeared chins. Tastes. Selly chewed slow.
Home binds.
Mara slurped loud. Better with cheese. One extra? June scraped her plate clean. Past the bowl, Ethan watched Selly eat. Hesitant bites grew steady. Her first full meal here. Trust in every swallow. Phone buzzed. Park's text lit screen. Inbound confirmed. Hunter class. ETA 48 hours. Feds want briefing. He silenced it. Pushed plate back. Girls' dishes. Selly, porch. Talk terms. Mara groaned playful. Aw, Dad. Spy stuff? Homework first. He stood, nodded Selly out. She rose fluid. Followed him through screen door. Night air cooled skin. Crickets chirped steady. Porch swing creaked under their weight. Stars pierced black above. Distant drone hum faded. Ethan faced her straight. You stay, these are rules. Consent always. Say no. I stop. Honesty. No secrets that hurt Pack. Safety first. Mine, girls, yours. Selly's claws dug porch rail. Eyes gleamed reflective. Teref code mirrors. But humans, loose. Why bind stray? Compassion.
He met her gaze. You crashed here.
Fed us truth. Earned seat. Crest fluttered. She leaned closer. Fragrance like spice and stone. Full truth. Name. Selly Varath of Tereth Prime. Exile. Hunter seeks blood debt. Exile. Heavy word. Ethan nodded. Absorbed it. Why me? Alpha strength. Shield's daughters. Compassion arms. Her hand brushed his knee. Claws retracted soft. Courtship or distance. Eat rose in his chest. Not fear. Pull. Her eyes held steady, waiting. Token burned pocket. Vow weight settled.
Mara's voice cut from kitchen window. Dad!
June drew Selly's token. Laughter bubbled inside. Selly's crest softened green. Ethan stood, pulled her up gentle. Courtship.
Ah.
Pack first. Her fingers laced his. Grip fierce, warm. Pack leads. They stepped inside. Girls clustered table. June held crayon sketch, token swirling bright. Look, June beamed. Selly knelt. True ridges. Pack artist. Mara flexed bat under table. Hunter comes? We got this. Ethan ruffled her hair. Team. Always. Phone buzzed again. Park. On way. Protocols mandatory. He typed quick. Home rules hold.
Join dinner next time. Selly watched him.
Smile tugged her lips. Human style, faint. Night deepened.
Doors locked tight.
Ethan checked panels he'd built higher that afternoon. Drone feed flickered tablet. Hunter ship ghosted closer, cloaked edges flickering. June yawned, curled against Selly on couch. Mara plotted neighbor watches. Selly hummed low Tareth tune. Vibration soothed. Pack bonded deeper. Ethan pocketed token again, felt its pulse sink his heartbeat.
Park's cruiser pulled up Dawn Edge. Lights off.
She knocked soft. Ethan opened door. Coffee? Officer Nadia Park stepped in. Uniform crisp, tablet holstered. Eyes scanned Selly curled with girls, asleep innocent. Briefing, she said. Voice low, Hunter's armed. Feds inbound tomorrow. Selly stirred. Crest alert. Rose protective over daughters. Ethan poured mugs. Our plan, you liaison. We hold home. Park sipped. Nodded at token bulge in his shirt. She claimed you? Mutual. He grinned grim. Pack grows. Mara bounded downstairs. Bat slung shoulder. Morning, officer. Selly taught knife throws. Park's brow arched. Regulations. June tugged her sleeve. Coffee helps. Sit. Park sat. Watched family whirl. Selly carved new token for June. Smaller, girl-sized. Human normal, Park muttered. Extraordinary. Ethan clapped her shoulder. Collaboration. Feds learn. Drone pinged urgent. Larger hull decloaked partial. Weapons hot. Sully stood, claws out. Pack rises. Ethan grabbed rifle from safe. Round 2 starts now. Girls flanked Sully. Mara twirled bat. June clutched token tight. Park drew sidearm. Protocol updated. Porch filled. Stars watched. Family bridged void. Hunter beam lanced first. Ethan dodged. Fired back. Precise.
Sully leaped. Crest flared battle grain.
Claws slashed drone swarm. Mara swung bat. Crack on metal. June jammed tablet hack. Park coordinated feeds.
Flank left.
They moved sync. Human grit, Terra fury. Hunter ship bucked. Ethan's shot pierced hull. Explosion bloomed. Debris rained harmless. Silence fell. Sully pulled him close. Lips brushed cheek. Alpha proven. Daughters cheered. Pack unbreakable. Feds arrived late. Park waved them off. Handled. Local. Ethan cooked breakfast. 5 plates now. Token gleamed table center. Vow answered. Worlds fused. Ethan gripped the steering wheel tighter as the family SUV hummed toward the city liaison office. Sully sat shotgun, her crest flickering blue in the dashboard glow.
Dad, you think Park's ready for this?
She's protocol bound, Ethan said. We'll make it stick. June squeezed her new token carving, eyes on Sully's profile. The alien's claws tapped rhythmically on her knee. They pulled into the fortified lot. Chain-link fences hummed with scanners. Officer Nadia Park waited at the gate, badge glinting under floodlights. Her eyes widened at the full car. Cole, you brought witnesses? Girls saw the fight, Ethan replied, killing the engine. They're packed now, testifies best. Park's jaw tightened. She scanned Sully's token bulge under Ethan's shirt. Regulations say isolation for first contact threats, no civilians. Sully stepped out, towering a foot over Park. Threat named inside. Pack bears witness. Her voice hummed low, translators bridging the gap. Park hesitated. Ethan met her gaze. They're safer with facts out. Log it. A nod. Park waved them through. Inside the sterile office, holoscreens flickered with orbital feeds. 2 feds in suits flanked a desk. Agent Ruiz, sharp-eyed, and Liaison Hale fidgeting with a datapad. Sully strode to the central table. Ethan positioned the girls behind her. Mara cross-armed, June alert. Park activated recorders. State your grievance, Tareth designate, Ruiz said. Sully's crest flared amber. She extended a claw, projecting a crystal shard from her wrist slot. It spun mid-air, data blooming in holographic script. Sabotage chain. Contact relay poisoned. At source. Hale leaned in. Source? You're second. Seeley's gaze locked on him. Hale. You sold beacon codes to hunters. Profit over protocol. Gasps rippled. Hale bolted upright. Chair scraping. Lies. She's deranged. Ethan's hand shot to his rifle sling. Casual but firm. Mara gripped her bat. June tapped her tablet, syncing the crystal's feed. Park snatched the datapad. Lines scrolled. Encrypted transfers. Hunter ship signatures matching Hale's access logs. It's real. Hale. You're detained. Feds swarmed Hale. Cuffs clicked. Ruiz faced Sully. Proof solid. But sanctuary protocols, no, Sully cut in. Her crest shifted violet, eyes on Ethan. Alpha chosen. She touched the token under his shirt. Pack home. Secure. Ethan's pulse quickened. Park's brow arched. Cole's residence? Civilian, proven, Sully said. Hunters breached orbitals. Pack held line. Ruiz conferred with Park.
Whispers.
Temporary. Oversight yours, Park. Conditions. Daily checks, no off-world comms without me. Girls' routines untouched. Breach any. She's out. Sully's claws retracted. Approval hummed in her stance. Park nodded. Logged. 48 hours eval. Feds pull strings if clean. Hale dragged out in cuffs, spitting curses. You'll regret. Ethan ignored him. Turned to his girls. Mara grinned. June nodded once. They filed out. SUV roared back homeward.
Sully watched suburbs blur. Humans
anchor fast.
Family does,
Ethan said. You in? Crest pulsed warm gold. Pack eternal. Backyard gravel crunched under tires. Dusk painted the porch gold. Neighbors peeked from windows, news drones already buzzing post-battle clips. Sully halted at the steps. Public right. Now. Ethan paused. Right? Greeting. declares Bond. She faced the street. Crest ignited brilliant azure. Visible blocks away. Claws raised, she chuffed. A deep, resonant call echoing like thunder. Mara whooped. June clutched her token, mimicking the stance. Ethan stepped beside Selly, heart steady.
Show him. Selly gripped his shoulder.
Pulled him close. Lips brushed his temple. Formal, electric.
Alpha claims. Then Mara. Forehead tap, claw trace on cheek.
June next. Gentle nuzzle, token exchanged.
Sister wise. Daughters beamed.
Mara flexed. Packmates forever. Drone cams whirred closer. Park's patrol car idled at curb. Lights off. She stepped out. Mic live. Official witness. Tariff pack bond confirmed. Civilians, integrated. Selly turned to Ethan last. Crest synced to his breath. Chosen, hand on her arm. Solid.
Hours. Stars wheeled overhead.
Drones broadcast live. Quiet home. Fused worlds. Feds scrambled channels. Neighbors cheered from lawns. Inside, Ethan flipped burgers on the grill. Sally diced veggies with precise slashes, faster than any knife. Mara set table for 5. June synced holofeed, blocking saboteur echoes. Park lingered on porch.
This redefines protocols. Ethan plated food.
Collaboration works. Sally carried trays, Crest content blue.
Humans feed pack. Extraordinary.
Plate passed. Laughter rose. Token gleamed on chain. Bridged eternal. But drone chatter spiked. Ruiz's voice patched through Park's comm. New signature. Hunter reinforcements inbound. 12 hours. Selly's claws flexed. Ethan met her eyes. Round. 3. Pack rises. Girls flanked. Mara twirled bat. June hacked prelim scans. Porch tensed. Stars watched. Family unbreakable. Ethan shouldered rifle. Home holds.
Selly's hand found his. Warm.
Sure. They waited. Dawn broke with a low rumble. Ethan woke to Selly's crest pulsing red at the window. He rolled out of bed, rifle in hand. Girls stirred upstairs. Scouts, she whispered. 3 drones. Testing. Slid porch door open. Mara bounded down, bat ready. June clutched tablet, eyes sharp. Park's car screeched up. Perimeter breach. Feds en route. Handle ours, Ethan said. Positions taken. Him at rail. Selly center. Girls wings. Park flank. Drones decloaked. Beams charging. Selly leaped first. Claws, shredded lead drone midair. Sparks rained.
Ethan fired. 2 shots, second drone core hit. Explosion lit yard.
Mara swung low. Bat cracked third drone's strut. It wobbled. June jammed signal. Crash. Park holstered.
Sync perfect. Selly landed beside Ethan.
Crest green victory. Defenses proven. Feds arrived, transports thumping down street. Ruiz jumped out. Status? Clear, Ethan said. Pack protocol. The Ruiz scanned wreckage. Tariff liaison requests extension. Your home. Approved hub.
Selly chuffed approval. Pulled Ethan close.
Public now. Cams rolling. Alpha's den. Worlds meet here. Mara high five June. Best base ever. Inside, breakfast sizzled. Plates clinked. Tokens passed hand to hand. Ethan watched them. Steady. Whole. Thaw. Drone pinged clear skies. Selly's gaze held his. Trust sealed. Romance kindled in quiet touches. Pack grew. Void bridged. But Ruiz pulled him aside. Hunters massing. Real fleet. Your call. Evac. Ethan glanced at family. Hold. Porch filled again. Stars waited. Ready.